today's topic is family conflict in long days into night journey. This is my personal information. Content writer's information, summary, family conflict in long days into journey into night, and conclusion. Eugene O'Neill was born on October 1888 in New York City. Eugene and O'Neill was born on October 16, 1888, New York City. His father was alcoholic and mother was an morphine addict. Uh, Eugene O'Neill mostly write on the theme of addiction, and this Long Days into Night Journey is also based a semi-autobiography and based on his full family was alcoholic. Eugene O'Neill was nominated for a Nobel Prize in Literature in 1936, and but later on, after the year, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in 1937. He died on 27 November 1953, and he received a Pulitzer Prize in 1957 after his death for the Long Days into Night Journey. The brief summary of this play. Uh, this is based on the life of a gloomy couple and two sons of Jamie and Mary. This novel is based on the conflict between the four family members. Uh, and in Eugene O'Neill wrote a Moon for Misbegotten as a sequel, charting a subsequent life of Jamie and Tyron. Now my topic is the main family conflict in long days journey into night. The head of the family, the father is alcoholic, and his mother is also morphine addict because at the time of birth of Edmund, the doctor prescribed her the morphine, and after that she was addicted towards it. She also went to sanatorium, but then too she was not able to leave it, and she was continuously addicted towards it. And even the brother Jamie was also addicted of seeing his father's addiction. Jamie also fails in marriage to Mary because he's always away from home and drinks too much. James failed in his younger son Edmund in sending him to a cheap second. His father James was uh, he doesn't used to spare much money, so he mostly sends to the doctor which are cheapest. And he also wanted to send Edmund to that doctor for the cure of the TB, but his younger elder brother Jamie fight with his father and tells not to go there. Conflict between parents. Conflict develops into a jealousy rival between Mary and James with regards to their children's. Mary says, "I know why he wants to send you to sanatorium to take you away from me. He's always tried to do what that. He has been jealous of every one of my babies. He kept finding ways to me and leave them. He's been jealous of you the most. He knew I loved you the best," Mary tells to her husband. And conflict between the lack of home. Mary wanted to have his her personal home, but James was not ready to buy the house, and Mary gives the excuse that if I would be having home, I would move around and gossip with my friend and laugh with my friend. And but later on, later on Mary tells herself that uh, shows sympathy towards Tyron. I suppose life has made him like that, and he can't help it. None of us can help the things that life has done. First of all, she tells the back points of James, and later on, she only tells the she shows a sympathy towards him. Conflict between past and present. Mary is the one who is unable to get past more, and she was addicted to morphine. When she was addicted to morphine, she used to be in his past, that how she was happy and how she has hope for herself. And but whenever she wanted to be in her past and wanted to be happy, she doesn't want to live in her present. She is always in her memory of past. She becomes clear in rememory and experience. Mary and James negotiate as the go back and forth, discussing innocent childhood dreams and past shares nightmare at present. The two character then she suddenly goes into nightmare and sees that James is kissing her forehead, and she recognizes that when she was young, the James asked for the marriage to her. So she always after having morphine, she used to be in her past. Conclusion: the the play ultimately suggests the idea that we have to accept the things in our lives that we cannot change, regardless of bitterness and blame, the parameters of family dialogue. Each of family members is emotionally invested in the dependent on one another. In this 1972 review of play, William C. Young wrote, "The Tyrant's family tragedy is under greeted by love. Despite conflict in relationship, there is a genius love in amidst of apparent hate." Uh, in this, William C. Young tells, in spite there is a conflict between their families, but then too they are later on thinking about their family. These are my citations. Thank you.
Yes. Have you put your question? Yes. Asking to whom?
Yes,
Still not.
Amina. What is
Just a
conflict?
minute. Let your question come here. Okay, now it is there. Okay. Come in proper focus. Unmute yourself.
Uh, yes, Amina. Uh, according to you, which conflict become the reason of their tragic flaw?
According to me, this tragic started from the family. His father was alcoholic, and he never used to spare money towards his family, and even he never used to give attention to the family. So this how the conflict started.
Who is next?
What is conflict between the characters of Mary Tyrant and James
uh,
Tyrant?
Mary Tyron and James Tyron, he was also addicted and she was also addicted. So both views have been opposed, and So this was the reason that both have conflict between themselves. But then too, this Mary at last used to be take the side of his husband.